Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is blogging to earn ad revenue. And this is something that I'd never really considered doing because basically I thought I wouldn't be any good at it. But back on the 12th of December, I got an email from Erica Stone. Now, I'm on Erica's mailing list and I tend to always read her emails. She doesn't send them to me very often, and they're often the ones that she does send are often marketing emails, but the products that she sells of her own and also the products that she recommends tend to be so good that it's really worth reading. So this particular email that I received, the first thing I noticed was $40,000 a month, and I thought, oh yeah, that's quite nice. And then I went down a little bit further and I saw one site in just 8 months and consistently receives $40,000 a month. I thought, oh yeah, that's quite nice. Obviously, I went on and I read the rest of the email, and she explains how this all came about, how she got involved. So I clicked the link and I went on to view the sales page. And as you can see here, he says how I built an authority niche blog in months, not years, from 0 to 1.1 million monthly page views in 8 months, earning $35,000 to $45,000 per month. Now, obviously, for someone like me, who is very, very interested in blogging anyway, and really has no idea how to monetize a blog with ads, this is a very, very exciting product because it's something that I know that I would love to do because I really enjoy blogging. So it seems like a perfect business opportunity for me. So obviously I went on and I read some more of the sales page, and as you can see here, there's some proof of his ad revenue. And I also noticed that he runs a blog called Fat Stacks Blog. Now, it actually happens that this is his blog where he talks about his business and what he does and how he makes money. And so I went over and I had a look at his blog, and I was incredibly impressed. If you actually look, this is the most recent post, and you can see, if you just look at this information here, you can see how much detail he goes into and how much information that he actually just gives away for free to anyone who happens to come to his blog. So I actually did think, as I read through the blog, if he's giving this away for free, imagine what he's actually selling in this course. And the course itself is actually $67. And I thought, well, for the sake of $67, if he's giving all that information away for free, I really want to know what he's selling. So I went ahead and I bought the training, and I'm so incredibly glad I did, because he literally does explain step by step in incredible detail exactly what you need to do to build a blog and make it profitable. And the only reason that anyone can possibly fail to do this is if they don't follow the instructions. And that's actually what most people do. They buy a product and they don't follow the instructions. Well, looking at the potential profit and considering that this is something that I'm going to enjoy so much, it seems like a no-brainer for me to actually do this. So even if I'm not earning $40,000 per month in 8 months, I mean, it's crazy money, really. It's money that I don't need, that kind of money. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to have, but if I achieved just 10% of his results, I would be very, very happy. So I went ahead after I'd worked through the guide, and I went ahead and I did some research, and I actually bought a domain name in the pet niche because I thought that would be an excellent niche to go into for this, because it involves blogging, and it's a topic that I very, very much enjoy, that I'm very, very interested in. So I thought it was two things coming together that was an excellent idea. However, I've now thought about it a little bit more carefully, and I might want to change the route that I go down. So I'm going to be putting a lot of thought into this over the next few days and weeks, and making certain that I actually go in a direction that I'm totally comfortable with this before I start. So it's going to mean a little bit of a delay. But what I'll be doing is I'll be posting regular updates. I'll update at least once a month on this, probably more than once a month, because I'm going to be putting a lot of time and energy into it, so that you'll be able to see as I go along exactly what I do, both in the research process and also as I start building out the blog and building out the content and the business. So hopefully, if publishing content for ad revenue is something that you want to do, hopefully you're going to find this section very, very interesting. And also, I would highly recommend, if that's what you want to do, that you go ahead and buy this product because it's incredibly good. And there's a link to it. It's in the Getting Started section. I think it's underneath the second video on selecting a business model. So you could go and have a look at it for yourself and see if it's something that you're really serious about doing. And if it is, then it's definitely a product worth getting.